Hello everyone, this is Mohammed Zazari from Lang Insight, and today I briefly go over the paper recommendations for performance evaluation of machine learning in pathology. This paper was published in Archives of Pathology and Laboratory Medicine in 2024. The recommendations provided by the authors of this paper uh, are used to evaluate machine learning models that have been involved in clinical decision support system. Um, they can be applied to all stages of testing and reporting while ML models are involved, and um, these recommendations are to make sure that the ML model is working properly and is safe to use it in pathology. In this slide, I have included the main considerations that need to be taken into account when the ML model is being evaluated. We have to consider um, the risks of using the model and also their sources, and as well as any possible errors that using the model may lead to. This risk assessment makes sure that um, using the model is safe. We also need to make sure that for the evaluation, the data that is being used is diverse, and we also use real world data that include any variation that comes from the essence of the problem. For example, stain quality or the artifacts that the data may have. We also need to ensure fairness across patient demographics when we are doing the evaluation. We have to make sure that there is not any bias in the model. And also we have to um, understand the model properties, any model properties that is related to that are necessary to be known before doing the evaluation. For example, the intended use and any operational points that the model is using. Um, to evaluate the performance of the framework, we need to go through two different steps: clinical verification and validation. Verification means um, to make sure whether the model has been trained correctly and also meets the specifications. Uh, in this step, we don't pay attention to the accuracy of the model, but we only make sure that the model uh, is trained correctly and also satisfies all the specifications. In validation step, we assess the performance of the model, and we evaluate its performance using real world data. To do this, we need to have an appropriate reference standard with comparable labels, and also we need to pick some proper evaluation metrics and also pick a sample size that using that specific sample size, we make sure that our evaluation is sufficient. To improve the evaluation process and also to make it easier, we can provide the model findings through human-friendly interfaces. We can design intuitive interfaces for end users and provide them model findings through them. And also we can highlight how the model uh, comes to its final decision uh, using explainability. um, Focusing on this explainability can gain trust among the users, the people that are using the model. Finally, we need to train all the people that are communicating with the model and are involved in the project with different expertise. from computer scientists to biologists. And also we need to, in our training, include failure mode examples, and we need to some kind of retraining triggers that decides on the time that training again is required. And we also need to keep track of the performance of the model, and monitor for any possible shift or drift in the model. We need to document the failures and make sure that in case of any failure in the model, there is a kind of protocol that makes using the model safe.